My spouse and I relocated 25 times over a decade, driven by the pursuit of financial freedom while he avoided traditional employment. When I secured steady work and yearned to put down roots, he accused me of changing. To summarize, we've been wed for 10 years, enjoying a solid marriage without major hardships. It's tough to capture every detail, but I'm open to elaborating in comments. For the past 10 years, our focus has been on attaining financial independence. I wasn't business-minded until I met my husband, who's fiercely entrepreneurial, and his enthusiasm is infectious. Together and separately, we've launched and managed various ventures throughout our marriage, aiming to build location-independent businesses that allow us to live freely, not to retire, but to have greater autonomy. Thanks to his inspiration, I'm now on a career trajectory that could achieve this goal. Over 10 years, we've moved 25 times, chasing better prospects or abandoning ones that fizzled out. We're now facing move 26 with 27 looming as the current opportunity seems shaky. Without specifics, my business income swings wildly. Some months I earn mid-five figures, others just a few hundred. Outside this, I work in food service, where pay is capped. My husband, a professional, could easily land a six-figure job. His current online venture generates low four figures monthly. Historically, we've leaned on him returning to work when funds dwindle. He's in high demand, able to secure a job almost instantly, whereas I struggle to find comparable opportunities. Here's the core issue, and I'll strive to be impartial. My husband is utterly exhausted, mentally and physically drained from the stress of traditional jobs. He's supported me financially over the past few years when my earnings were low. I've always been mindful of my lesser contribution, compensating by handling nearly all household tasks, even when working 60-plus hours as a manager for half his income. But with our savings shrinking, it's increasingly likely I'll need to find work, sidelining my business for a grueling, low-paying job, about a quarter of what he could earn. I'm frugal. We skipped a wedding. I bought my ring years later. I trim my own hair, and I work from home in casual clothes. I'm not demanding a lavish lifestyle that forces him into jobs he despises. I've taken tough jobs before to support us, and even when my business underperforms, I log 50-plus hours weekly. I crave stability. Not forever, just enough to unpack our belongings without stashing boxes for the next move in 6 to 9 months. We've been child-free, but lately we've discussed starting a family, though it feels impossible amid this uncertainty. I miss my cats, who stay with my parents abroad. I dream of a fish tank and walls adorned with photos. He says, if you want those things, make them happen. Fair point. I agree. I don't want to depend on him to craft my ideal life, yet this leaves me wrestling with complex emotions I can't name. I find myself pondering, if I were single, how would I manage? How would I provide for myself? This sparks resentment. I'm not single, I'm married. Worse, I doubt I can earn enough to sustain us. I desperately want him to discover his true calling. I don't care about wealth or financial independence if it means he's miserable. For a year, he's been exploring new paths without landing on anything concrete. I know relationships require compromise, but I'm struggling to articulate my feelings and see a resolution. We've discussed this exhaustively. Nothing here is news to him. Edit. Thanks for the overwhelming feedback. I didn't expect this response. To clarify, our 25 moves had varied reasons. Some for his job offers, others to be near family. I've pursued my side business for 3.5 years. Before that, I worked full-time, often. I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.